Good morning, future and fellow weirdos of the flock. Welcome. So, yesterday, where we left off, I'm gonna tell you what you guys still wake up. So, yesterday, what we left off, JEHU became king, and he became king by killing, the king of Israel, but then he killed the king of Judah. And it doesn't say why he also killed the king of Judah. Maybe it's because Judah was trying to help Israel. I don't know, but that's what happened. Hey, Blue. Yeah, I know. You sound like a little baby T-Rex. They killed the king. Oh, and also Jezebel died. I thought she died before, but no, she died yesterday. Um, she died during yesterday's story. There was nothing left of her but some hands, feet, and her skull. So, that's where we'll be picking up today. So, welcome, fellow and future weirdos of the flock. Welcome. Welcome to the party pen. We have good time. Fuck yeah. Did you take your medicine? Don't even think about it. Get over here. Did you take your medicine? Awesome. Stop right here and grab you some keep other people alive juice. Then come on in. I packed a bowl and rolled a cigarette, so do not worry. All you have to do is make you some coffee flavored keep other people alive juice and get comfy because it's about to be a good time. All right. Okay. So we are on chapter 10. Are you comfy? Did you get everything? All right. Did you hit this bowl? Well, actually, I rolled a joint. Well, I packed a bowl also, but I rolled a joint, so you can pick one. You can hit the joint, hit the bowl. It don't much matter. It don't. So, are you comfy now? All right, let's smoke and drink it, read it. That we have a good time. Okay, so we're on chapter 10. Ahab had 70 sons in Samaria, and Jehu wrote letters and sent to Samaria to the rulers of Jezreel, the elders, and brought up Ahab's children, saying,
Now, as soon as this letter comes to you, seeing your master's sons are with you, and you have chariots, horses, and cities, like all this cool shit, right? So just pick one, the best one, and have him come fight. Make him king, and then tell him to come fight me. It's fair. It's fair. Look, I'm not going to usurp. I'm going to take it fairly. Their dad was a bad guy. And listen, he's a bad guy. Look, so just pick one. And right? It's fair. Don't look at me like that. Oh, look. Okay.
But they were exceedingly afraid, and they said, behold, 2 kings couldn't even stand before him. Then how can we? And he that was over the house of the elders also, and bringers, and the people who raised the king's kids, they sent to Jehu, saying,
Look, we don't want to fight you. Like, that's not a thing. Who does that? Nobody. Look. You just stay king. Whatever you want us to do, we'll do it. But we're not fighting you. Not happening.
okay. So he wrote a letter the second time, and then sang,
Okay, whatever. Just bring me their heads then. I mean, if they're not gonna fight, they're useless. So, like, kill them. Right? That's what we do. We just kill them. Right? Okay.
okay. So, the king had 70 sons, and they were the great men of the city, which brought them up. Okay. So, super tough dudes brought up these 70 kids, okay? And it came to pass when the letter came to them that they took all 70 of them. And hold on, look at these words. It came to pass when the letter came to them, they took the king's sons, comma, and slew 70 persons and put their heads in baskets and sent them to Jezreel. Okay, so they just killed 70 people. It doesn't say they killed his sons. They just say they killed 70 persons. And sneaky. Because this Jehu dude don't know what these kids look like. So it doesn't matter. Just don't tell the kids that their lineage is kingly. And so that seems to be a thing that these people do. They keep secrets. They don't tell people what's really up. That's why you can't trust their bloodline bullshit, because they just make shit up. They don't tell you who is actually who. And from what I understand, they killed the bloodline of David and the original bloodline. Well, by now there is no original bloodline, but okay. I don't know, but this right here makes it. They took the king's sons and slew 70 persons. Sneaky. Yeah. See, you can't trust these people. You can't. Okay. And they brought them. And there came a messenger and told him, saying, they brought the heads of the king's sons. And he said, lay them in 2 heaps at the entering of the gate until morning. Okay. And it came to pass in the morning, he went out and stood and said to the people, you are righteous. I conspired against my master and slew him. But who slew all these? You did. You did. As a matter of fact, there's a paper trail. You killed them. Okay. Okay. I guess they don't know this. Somebody should have jumped up and said, you told us to. You're the bad guy. I don't know. Okay. But know now that there shall fall unto the earth nothing of the word of the Lord. Hold on. Know that there shall fall unto the earth nothing of the word of the Lord, which the Lord spake concerning the house of Ahab. For the Lord has done that which he spake through his servant Elijah. So listen, it wasn't really me that killed these guys. Look, God told me to. Look, like,
It was God. God told me to. Yeah. He told me. He's like, go slew Ahab and all of his kids. Yeah. And Jezebel. Yeah, God. God told me to.
oh my God. Okay. So Jehu slew all that remained of the house of Ahab in Jezreel, and all his great men, his kinfolk, his priests, until he left him none remaining. Yeah, but then they wrote about him in a book. So much for wiping his name away from stuff. He wrote a book. It's a thing. It's a thing that happened. Okay. And he arose, departed, and came to Samaria. And as he went, oh, hold on. And as he was at the shearing house in the way, Jehu met with the brothers of Ahaziah, king of Judah, and said, who are you? And they was like, Ahaziah is our brother. And we go down to salute the children of the king and the children of the queen. And he said,
Take them alive.
So they took them alive and slew them in the pit of the shearing house. Even 42 men, all of them died.
so all of them died. Okay. And he left from there and lighted on Jonadab. Oh, hold on. And when he departed, he lighted on Jonadab, the son of Rechab. Coming to meet him, he saluted him and said, your heart is right. Hold on. is your heart right as my heart is? And Jonadab said, yeah, I guess. Give me your hand. And so he gave him his hand, and he took him up into the chariot. Oh, okay, hold on. So Jehu said to Jonadab, you good? And Jonadab's like, yeah, all right, I'm good. And then Jehu's like, come on. So he came on. And he said, come with me and see my zeal for the Lord. So they made him ride in the chariot. Okay. So Jehu is taking Jonadab to go do some shit. He's like, watch what I do. It's a good time. Okay. Wait, where am I at? Okay. Okay. And he took him. And he said, come see. Okay. And when he came to Samaria, he slew all that remained to Ahab till he had destroyed him, according to the saying of the Lord, which he spoke through Elijah. And Jehu gathered all the vampires together and said, Ahab served Baal a little, but Jehu shall serve him much. How are you going to be working for the Lord and then say, I'll serve Baal? Listen. I don't know what's happening. Look. I don't know. Now, therefore, call to me all the prophets of Baal, all his servants, all his priests. Let none be wanting, for I have a great sacrifice for Baal. Whosoever shall be wanting, whosoever shall be wanting, he shall not live. But, oh, okay, hold on. But Jehu did it in subtlety, to the intent that he might destroy all the worshippers of Baal. I could have kept reading. I should have. Why don't I? And Jehu said, proclaim a solemn assembly for Baal. And they proclaimed it. And Jehu sent through all Israel. Hold on. Sent through all Israel. And all the worshippers of Baal came, that there was not a man left that did not come. And they came into the house of Baal, and the house of Baal was full from one end to the other. And he said to them that was over the vestry, bring forth vestments for all the worshippers of Baal. And he brought them vestments. And Jehu went, and Jonadab went into the house of Baal and said to the worshippers, search and look that there be with you none of the servants of the Lord, but worshippers of Baal only. And when they went in to offer sacrifices and burnt offerings, Jehu appointed 20 men outside and said, if any man who I have brought into your hands escapes, and lets him go, his life shall be for the life of him. And when they had made an end of the offering, that Jehu said to the guard, "Go in and slay them. Let none come forth." And they smote them with the edge of the sword. The guard and the captains cast them out and went into the house of Baal. And they brought forth the images out of the house and burned them. And they broke down the images of Baal and broke down the house of Baal and made it a drought house to this day. Okay, so they turned Baal's house into a bar. Wow, it's a bar. Okay. Thus, Jehu destroyed Baal out of Israel. Howbeit, from the sins of Jeroboam, who made them sin, Jehu departed not from after them, to wit, the golden calf. Hold on. Howbeit, okay, so he destroyed Baal, and then it says, howbeit, from the sins of Jeroboam, who made the vampires sin, Jehu departed not from after them, to wit, the golden calves that were in Bethel and Dan. And the Lord said to Jehu, because you have done well in executing that which is right in my eyes, and cast out Ahab and Baal. Okay. According to all that was in my heart, your children till the fourth generation shall sit on the throne of Israel. But Jehu took no heed to walk in the law of God with all his heart, for he did not depart from the sins of Jeroboam, which made Israel to sin. Okay. So God, he's doing things for God. But then still is like, these calves are good. These good cows. Okay. Okay. In those days, the Lord began to cut Israel short, and Hazael smote them from coast to coast, from the Jordan eastward, all of Gideon, the Gadites, the Reubenites, the Manassanites, Ar, which is by the river Arnon, even Gilead and Rashan. Now, the rest of Jehu is written in the Chronicles of Israel. Jehu died, and they buried him in Samaria. And Jehoahaz, his son, reigned in his stead. At that time, Jehu reigned over Israel 28 years. Wow. Okay. Listen, we're going to pause right here because chapter 11 is literally like one page. And we're going to get through it. So we're going to pause right here. We're going to check on our cats. We are going to not water our plants. Repack a bowl or roll a joint. Grab a cigarette. Get a refill. And go pee. We will be right back. Okay, you know what stupid song is stuck in my head? And I don't even know why, because I haven't seen The Lion King since I was like 15. But it's that stupid Timon and Pumbaa where they're like stuck in the ribcage prison thing. And he's like, if you're hungry for for a hunk of fat and juicy meat, eat my buddy Pumbaa here because he is a treat. All you gotta do is get in line. That song is stuck in my head, and I have no fucking idea why. But I know most all the words to that song, and I also have no idea why. I don't know why it's stuck in my head. It's stupid. Are you aching? Yep, yep, yep. For some bacon? Yep, yep, yep. I don't know. Listen, I apologize. Okay, so we were on chapter 11. So, Jehu's son, uh, Jehu was at Jehoahaz. Jehoahaz. Jehu's son is now king. He has to be close to 28 years old. Okay. And when Thyla, okay, okay, this bitch. And when Athaliah, the mother of Ahaziah, saw that her son was dead, she arose and destroyed all the seed royal. I don't understand. Hold on. The mother of Ahaziah saw that her son was dead. She arose and killed all the royal kids. But Jehashaba, the daughter of King Joram, sister of Ahaziah, took Joash, okay, the son of Ahaziah, Ahaziah, and stole him from among the king's sons, which were slain, and they hid him, even him and his nurse, in the bedchamber from Athaliah. So he was not slain, and he was with her, hid in the house of the Lord 6 years. And Athaliah did reign over the land. And the 7th year of okay, 1 second, real quick. And the 7th year, Jehoiada sent and fetched the rulers over hundreds with the captains of the guard and brought them to him into. Okay, wait. So, in the 7th year, Jehoiada sent and fetched the rulers over hundreds with the captains and the guard and brought them to him in the house of the Lord and made a covenant with them and took an oath of them in the house of the Lord and showed them the king's son. They were like, "That's just a baby. Look at the baby. It's a cute baby." Right?
He's like, look, it's a baby. It's the king's baby. Oh, isn't he so cute? Yeah, we did that. And you got a pinky promise. Listen, you have to pinky promise. You're not gonna tell the witch about the baby.
And they was like, oh, it's a baby. It's a little tiny baby. All right. We're going to protect the baby. Oh my God, it's the baby. Yeah, we got you.
Okay. So they made a promise to protect the baby. To protect the baby. Okay. And he said, okay, protect the baby. And okay. And he commanded them, saying, a third part of you that enter in on the Sabbath shall even be keepers of the watch of the king's house, and a third part shall be at the gate of Sir, and a third part at behind the guard. So you shall keep watch of the house, that it be not broken down. And 2 parts of all you that go forth on the Sabbath, even they shall watch the king's house. You got to babysit the king. And they was like, hey, yeah. And you shall compass the king round about, every man with his weapon in his hand. And he that comes within range, kill him. I don't give a fuck. Kill them. Listen, do good job. Okay. Okay. And you kill them. And be with the king as it goes out and as it comes in. Don't even let him use the bathroom alone. I'm not even kidding. Like, you think I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. Like, I got a really pretty face. I totally get it. But this really pretty face will stab you in the eyeball. So, protect the king. And the captains over the hundreds did according to all the things that Jehoiada the priest commandment. And they took every man his men that were to come on the Sabbath with them, that should go down on the Sabbath, and came to Jehoiada the priest, and to the captains over hundreds did the priests give King David's spears and shields that were in the temple of the Lord. Time out! Time out! Time out! Time out! That shit was already taken. It was already taken. It was a big deal when they took the big deal. And then Samson's walls of bronze shield wallpaper. They took all of that. So how do they still have David's spear? And no, no, no. That didn't happen because that shit was already taken. They made a big deal about how they took all the stuff, everything. Even Goliath's stuff. I mean, it didn't mention that by name. But that shit got left in a cave somewhere. It's in a cave somewhere. I don't know, but I don't know how they got this stuff from David. Because they don't. But okay. We're going to assume they do, but I'm telling you they don't. This is not. They might have told them that, but that shit was taken a long time ago. Somebody should tell the people that write this book. There ain't no way that's what that is. There ain't no way. Because that shit's been taken by the Philistines. Oh, they've been plundered a bazillion times, and you're gonna say a priest decided to save David's spear and shield. There ain't no, there ain't no way. I don't know. Okay. And okay, so they took David's stuff, and the guards stood, every man with his weapon, round about the king, from the right corner of the temple to the left, along the altar in the temple. And he brought forth the king's son, and put the crown on him, and gave him the testimony, made him king, and anointed him. And they clapped their hands and said, God save the king. Did you see that? I just like fucking. This is what they said. God save the king. That's so clever. Okay. So they said, hey, God save the king. Okay. And when Athaliah heard the noise of the guard and the people, she came to the people in the temple of the Lord. And when she looked, the king stood by the pillar as the manner was, the princes by the trumpets by the king, and all the people of the land rejoiced and blew trumpets. And Athaliah rent her clothes and cried, treason! And then everybody turned around and looked at her, and it was like, ha ha! I love that thing. I'm so sorry, but it's so cool. So then everybody goes back to, it's the king! The king does such a good job. Okay. And then JEHU was like, go kill this woman. This is a bad woman. Go kill her. And then she's still like,
This is treason. Listen, this is treason.
And JEHU's like, go get her. Don't kill her in the church.
and then so they went and chased her down. And hold on. They laid hands on her, and she went by the way of the houses which came into the king's house, and she was slain. So she was slain in the walkway of her house. Well, his house, I guess. And Jehoiada made a covenant between the Lord, the king, and the vampires, that they should be the Lord's people. Between the king and the vampires. So they were like, we're God's guys. We're good. And all the people of the land went into the house of Baal and broke it down. His altars, his images, they broke all that shit in pieces and slew Matatan, the priest of Baal, before the altars. And the priests appeared. Oh, and the priests appointed officers over the house of the Lord. And hold on. And the priests Okay, so I'm gonna guess Jehoiakim made officers over the house of the Lord. And he took the rulers over hundreds and the captains, the guard, all the people of the land, and they brought down the kingdom of the house of the Lord and came by the way of the gate of the guard to the king's house. Hold on. So I'm guessing everybody took the king and they took him from the house of the Lord and took him to his house a different way, because the lady was dead. So they took him on a different way and sat him on the throne. And all the people of the land rejoiced. And, oh no, something happened. So the people was cheering. Oh my God, it's a king! We do good job, right? And they was so happy about that. But the city was quiet, and they slew Athaliah with the sword beside the king's house. Yeah, but we already knew that. And hold on. I thought his name was Joash, and now it's Jehoash. Anyway, I guess Jehoash was 7 when he became king. So, we are going to stop right there. We are going to stop right here. And yeah, I don't remember what I'm supposed to say. It's way early in the morning. It's not even time to take my pills yet. I don't remember. Oh, keep your head down, your nose clean, your shoes tied. Don't get ready. Stay ready. Listen. Be good or be good at it.
Learn word magic. It's real. Bye. Love you. Oh, I wasn't even ready. Oh my God. Okay. Bye. Love you.